Dang. Okay. Look at how pretty that is. So I decided to take a little walk because your girl needs to. Okay. Your girl needs to walk. And I figured since I'm always in my van, when I see y'all, I figured I'd bring y'all with me. So yeah, I'm in Newport Beach, California. This is the fire department. I'm just gonna walk around this block right here. It's probably backwards. Newport Beach Mariners Fire Department. Oh man, it's some houses back over there. Oh my goodness. When I tell you they set up shrines for Halloween, baby. Keep saying I'm gonna stop. It's this one house. I gotta take a picture or video of it in the daytime and again at night. It wasn't until I saw it in the daytime that I realized what I was seeing at night with the lights and the eyes moving back and forth. It's a cat on a roof with the back hunched up. You gotta see it. This shit is amazing. This shit is amazing. This the little park over here. It's connected to that school. I wonder. He got tennis practice and all kind of stuff. The kids be over there. You know what? This is before Alexandria quit on me. This is where over there we're gonna walk past it, but this is where we did our taste test for host mode events to see if the drinks that I had created on paper would actually work and practical. And they did. The kids loved it. And that's when, I realized that this, which I already knew, but I really was able to discover that the syrups make a big difference. So, yeah. And I think there's a way to get here through the library, but I don't know how. And I was gonna try and figure it out. So I said, well, let me just walk. Let me just go walk and do a little live. Oh, so let me tell y'all. Okay, so for anybody who was, what's up, y'all? For anybody who was on the live stream the other night when I came on and I just needed to vent and talk. So I posted on my community that I got my RBS certification. So now your girl is RBS certified. Because here's the thing, you don't have to go to bartending school unless you just don't know anything about making drinks or anything like that. Or I don't know, maybe you just want to. But it's not like being a cosmetologist, right? So I had to go to cosmetology school and graduate and get my cosmetology license because obviously we're dealing with chemicals and shit. But to be a bartender, you just need your RBS certification. It's going good. My day is going well. So I completed that and I put my I put a post on Craigslist. And so also since then, what I've been doing, I have been submitting my interest to um, jobs that are looking for bartenders and servers and things like that. So, because like y'all know, I need cash flow in the interim while all of this stuff, germinate. So that's what's been going on. That's what I've been doing. My cyber co-founder, ChatGPT, helped me put together a resume, which I have not put together a resume It's been well over a decade. Okay, well over a decade. So I did that, and I saw one today, a simple one. So let me just get a. I'm not putting together a whole resume like how I used to do back 20 years ago when I was working. So I found a simple little resume and made it my own. So yeah, I've been contacting jobs and things. I should have brought some of my flyers out here. I meant to, and I think I forgot. I forgot as I was putting this live because I could be handing them to these parents. Damn it. Oh well, God knows best. It's the reason I forgot. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. And I always put good energy out that everything that is for me will come to me. So I'm excited. And I saw one restaurant that is looking for a server. And I actually ate at that restaurant a couple of times. It's a little cafe and it's called Friends Cafe. It's in Tustin. And I ate at that little restaurant. I sat at the bar, and then a couple of times I just picked up food to go when I had my cleaning business. Because one of my clients, I would drive past there going to his house. So, and they put their phone number. I'm assuming it was, we always assume everything's a cell phone number, but it said to contact Danny, and I went ahead and text, which I think it is because on Craigslist it has text. It says call, text, or email. And I'm also going to double down and follow up with an email. I'm just thinking about that now. So anyway, I was like, I've eaten there. I love the place. What I like is the staff is all older, not elderly, but not kids. You know what I mean? And just energetic, vibrant. When I sat down at the bar, at the counter, it's a cafe. And so when I sat there and ate, and she was cool and, had suggestions and shit, just my type of vibe. So, I have a good memory of the experience that I had there. So I was like, shit, let me jump on this opportunity because why not? So, hey, thank you. It's good to be seen. It's good to be seen. Let me tell you, it's good to be seen. I promise you. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, that's what your girl been doing. That's what I've been doing all day. I'm excited to. It took me about maybe 5 or 6 hours to finish the training. It's all online for the RBS certification. It's all online, but the exam after you pass the training, then you got 30 days to take the exam. Of course, I just like to do shit and get it all done. The exam is 50 questions. That only took me about 15, 20 minutes. That was no problem. So, yeah, got my little resume done and submitted for quite a few things. And we'll see. This is what I'm going to be doing, that and promoting host mode events and promoting my crochet. To be honest, I don't promote that very heavily, to be very honest with you. But you know what? Once I get some cash flow coming in, I am going to get yarn and start making throw blankets and then put them on my Van Lifestyle crochet website for sale because that's not just that's not a desperation thing. That is something I want. It is a way that I want to sell my crochet. My coats and jackets are way too expensive. I know that because they're too elaborate. And so, but I would love to do that. So I'm going to do that once I get cash flow. And that way I can just put them on there. And as I downsize and get rid of shit in my van and create more space under my bed, which is where all my storage is, I'll have a place to keep them, until they sell one by one. And then I'll be able to really promote them. Great plan. Thanks, Jacqueline. Hey, welcome. Yes. So that's what I'm going to do with that. That's how I'm going to do that because whew, I just feel like I have too much stuff. I really do. I just feel like I have too much stuff. And I do. I do have too. If I don't think nobody on here was following me from back then, but when I was in the mansion, man, it was so nice. I mean, the mansion was much smaller than my van, but it was nice. Like I kept my clothes rotated. Anytime I bought a new and I thrift. Once I really once I got the mansion, which is the second mobile home I've lived in, I decided I'm gonna thrift. I'm not going to buy retail anymore um, for the time being, which is all I've done my whole life. So I said I'm gonna thrift because I admire thrifters, and I know it's kind of grainy. I don't know why, but anyway, I admire thrifters. So I was studying. I was studying some thrifty YouTubers, and I've worked with thrifters. My ex-husband was a hell of a fucking thrifter. And one day we walked into Goodwill. I swear to God, they called him by name. Hey, Lamine. I said, did they just say your name? Because I used to joke that they would get stuff in and hold it in the back until he came. I'm talking about that's how phenomenal of shit that he would find. I'm like, you gotta be bullshitting me. But I also realized from what they all say, the trick is to go regularly. And that's what he would do. He would go on his way to work. He was always at the thrift store. So when I was in the mansion, I rotated my clothes out. Like I didn't have much. I didn't have a whole lot of clothes. And I loved it. I loved it. I was also making money and a lot more money than what I'm making now. And if you know, I just got out from federal custody. So I got to build everything back up. But I was making money. So I was able to do my laundry every week. And it was just one load. I only had one load. I loved it. I loved it. So when, with just one load, even with all my stuff dirty, it wasn't like how it is now. Like now I got a lot of stuff. I this two, three, four. I got four jackets that I thrifted. I mean, this is a like a pullover, but I got four jackets that I've thrifted. I'm keeping two. Okay, let's be clear on that. I'm keeping them. But I also have two of my own crochet jackets, not to mention the two that I have that I want to sell. But I got two of my own crochet jackets. And then the clothes and all my pillows or where all my clothes are. I just got too much shit when it comes down to it. And those aren't even the things that's under my bed where all my storage is. So, I'm out of space. I'm out of space. I did, let me update y'all on this. I did take pictures of, oh, okay, I see where I'm at. Nice. I did take photos of all of my silicone epoxy resin tray molds and the ashtray mold, all of the molds that I have for epoxy resin. I did take pictures of those and I put those on Facebook Marketplace. Obviously, I still have them, but first things first, I do have them now listed for sale. So the ideal situation would be somebody seeing all of my posts separately and then just want to buy the whole lot, just want to buy one whole bulk order. That would be ideal. You know what I'm saying? But, things take time. Things take time. And if I'm nothing else, I'm patient. Yeah. So y'all just send out good energy for me that some cash flow come in quick. Whether it's somebody contacting me for bartending, like for my own gig that I have posted on Craigslist, or for one of these jobs. Either way, you know, either way, just send good send good vibrations and good energy my way for all of that, because that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Somebody did call me on some BS today. I just blocked them. I just blocked them. So, because one thing I don't have time for is nonsense. But it's been a good day, y'all. It's been a good day. It's been a winning Wednesday. I feel good. It's beautiful out here. I probably could have walked without this, but I like to be comfortable. I didn't want to risk being cold, but this has been the best fall since I've been in California. I gotta admit, this has been the best fall since I've been in California. And when I was in, I was praying. I was praying, God, please don't let me come out to that same shitty cold weather that it's been since I've been in California. So this must be what they be talking about when they talking about it. Now, last winter, it was not as wet and cold. Yeah, I was grateful for that too. It was nowhere near. So the fall summer wasn't as nice as this has been. This has been great. This has been great. I appreciate it. I really appreciate coming out and having, a nice coming out to a nice summer. I'm glad I was able to get released 18 days and to wake up earlier. That was hella dope. And this has definitely been the best coming in the fall. I think it was the best, as far as the weather and the temperature, the best birthday. My birthday is October 15th, and I'm telling you, it has not been so great for me. But this has been great. This has been lovely. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So, yeah, I'm just staying busy. I'm just staying busy. I'm just staying busy. I will be happy when I have some money coming in so I can start crocheting. If you know, you know. I love to crochet, so I'll be happy to start crocheting. Like I said before, I do have some yarn, but it's just I don't feel like going through it to try and piece shit together. So I'll be glad to be able to get my yarn and crochet and make some blankets. I do want to make myself that outfit, but that'll probably be that'll probably be after I'm able to get my van upgraded. Once I'm able to get it really converted. Like I want to get it actually converted. I want a full built in. I want all of the factory stuff ripped out. I want all of that plastic ripped out. I feel like it's just taking up so much space. The way it curves out, it just takes up way too much of my space. And I need that space. I could use that space. So I want to get it all done in wood. Yeah. Get a proper build. You know what I mean? I want to have a proper build. So once I'm able to do that and really have build in space for everything that I need, then I'll start back crocheting clothes for myself. I know it's hella grainy. I don't know why. I don't know why it is, but it is. That looks crazy. It's not clear at all. But anyway, I'm back at Le Chateau. I just wanted to walk and chit chat with y'all for a little bit. Um, um, the sponsor, Cheryl, who did their first sponsored event with me for Host Mode Events. This was for their son's ninth birthday. She sent me another photo today from the event, and it was from one of the other parents. Baby, I said, if that's not motivation for me to get my ass in the gym and do more than take a shower, it should be. But I talked about it on my story, and it's really difficult for me because the only thing I can focus on right now is getting my income up. It's difficult for me to take the time to actually work out. And one of the main reasons is because working out the way I intend to work out, that means I'll have to do laundry on a regular basis. And right now, I don't have the income to do laundry on a regular basis. I don't have the income to have sweaty workout clothes, every day, every day, every day. And then at the end of the week, do laundry. I don't have it like that right now. So that is the big reason why I don't even think it's that I don't have the discipline. It's really, really, really that I don't have the money to have to do laundry that frequently. So as it stands right now, um, I just I do a lot of fasting. I do a lot of fasting, and I'm also thinking about kind of cutting that down because I feel like I feel like it has me fluctuating a lot more because sometimes when I get too hungry, when I'm off my fast, I'll go a couple of days off my fasting schedule. So, I'm still getting the hang of being back out into the free world, getting my life back together, getting my income back together. And so once I get back in a rhythm, especially of working and that being some activity where I'm moving every single day, I'm in motion every single day, that will also help maintain my weight and then get my energy. I mean, I'm not fat, don't get me wrong. I just am not how I like to maintain myself. So, um, yeah, that's that. Anyway, y'all, this is really all I wanted. I didn't want shit. I didn't want shit at all. I got glitter all over my face because yesterday I put glitter on my eyes. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, walking around the block with me, and I'll holler at y'all later. Make sure y'all check out my podcast, episode 5. Um, Came out today. So check that out. The thumbnail might look kind of crazy to y'all, but it's relative. So it's relevant to the topic. So check it out. I think if you listen to it and give it an opportunity, I think you might really like this episode, especially a phase of if you're in that in between phase or that becoming phase or whatever you may be feeling like. Maybe you're on a plateau, or maybe you're feeling like you're stuck, or maybe you're doubting yourself or feeling insecure about whatever. This, I feel, is the episode definitely for you to listen to. So check it out. It's in the Van Life Hustle podcast playlist, episode 5, From Something to Something More is the title of it. So thanks, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.